If you were hoping to contribute to your RRSP for this tax year, you need to get to the bank or go online. The deadline is midnight tonight. Most years, only 40% of Canadians contribute, but this year it appears millions more of us are heeding the advice to set some money aside. As Mike Drolet reports, the sooner you start, the bigger the bang for your buck.
Deadline day for RRSPs always means lineups for financial institutions. It's a one-day Christmas season for bankers, because every year Canadians pledge to put away money every month and then wait until the last minute.
You get a little bit older, you get a little bit more money in the bank, a little bit more coming in, so keep the retirement savings going up. Can't rely on the pension plan that we used to be able to rely on.
It seems that message may be finally sinking in. A new study by BMO found that 63% of Canadians will contribute to their RRSP this year, up from 38% last year. But they're only contributing an average of $3,500, down from $4,600 last year. So while more Canadians contributed, the average amount was lower.
It's a huge, significant increase over just one single year. And, I think it's contributed by the fact that a lot of younger people are now coming to the realization that they need to take responsibility for their financial future.
That theory is in line with another stat. A third of all Canadians are worried about not having enough money for retirement. The experts say the same thing every year. Start contributing early and you won't have that concern. Here's why. If you put away just $2,000 a year at an assumed rate of return of 5%, you'd end up with $300,000 at retirement if you start at 22, and just $160,000 if you start when most people do, at 32.
It's unbelievable the difference it makes, and really it's the power of compounding over time. The earlier you're in, the more time you have for that, for your return, for your interest to compound on itself. So you're making interest on interest, essentially, and it really adds up.
Relying on the Canadian pension plan just won't work for most people. The average benefit at retirement age is $12,000 a year.
You better have some pretty frugal lifestyle expectations.
Which is why we line up on March 1st. Make that annual pledge to contribute monthly. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.